Hey y'all. Hey y'all. I'm at the airport. Just about to get in line at the TSA checkpoint. Hey y'all. I'm at my gate. B8. 9 o'clock. My flight leaves at 11:15. Look at that. Look at how shaky I am. Hello everyone. This is Jay Barry. Just got to the airport. Taking a trip to Palm Springs, California. Visit with my dad. Go to my stepmother's wake / funeral. And Father's Day and my birthday. So it's June 13th, and this will be my journey. Enjoy. How you doing? I just got this nickel as change down there at Wolfgang Puck's. Can I exchange it? No?
Exchange a nickel for what?
An American nickel.
No.
No.
Is that, yeah, no, I don't know what that,
Okay.
It's like I really should.
No sense of humor. I even had a smile on my face. I got about this far through my Blue Moon. Worst mistake ever. Ordering a Blue Moon. $12 and some cents. Now I got a headache. Now I gotta pee. Whew. Okay. Still walking to my gate. It's such a long concourse. I just paid about as much money for this beef jerky as I did for that beer that I didn't finish. But at least I know I'll finish this eventually. I can bring it with, you know. Still walking. Gotta get to my gate. I only got 2 hours to kill. Hello everyone. I made it to Denver International Airport. First of all, this place is huge. It's like a super mall of America. And there's 95 gates in this terminal alone. It's huge. And really nice too. Some guy smiled at me while he's getting his shoe shined. I didn't know him. I smiled back, of course. Well, I got 2 hours and a half to kill. And my mom's around here somewhere. And my stepfather. So I'm gonna go look for them. Probably get a meal and a beer. Made it to Palm Springs. It's about 105 degrees here. I got my mom with me. About to meet my dad and my sister. It's hot. But of course there's a Starbucks coffee in every airport. Well, we're in Palm Springs. That's my sister. This is my dad's backyard. We just got done eating Thai food for dinner. This is my step nephew's little dog, Shadow. Probably gonna go inside, eat some ice cream.
Of yourself?
Of us.
Okay.
I'm driving around with my dad, and guess what we found on the side of the road? Some copper scrap. So there's a scrapyard near my dad's office. He's got some stuff at the shop and some stuff in the backyard that we're gonna scrap. So I'm a California scrapper too now.
All right.
Any idea what copper's worth these days out here?
No.
We'll find out.
Sure, everything.
So now we're in the large porch deck family room, going through some boxes of glasses and stuff. That's my mom there. That's my auntie sister
Go
Ruth
back to
Ann.
your mom because that you can show them Evelyn's t-shirt.
And that's my stepmother's dog babysitting company that she did for a while. And we're just going through old stuff that nobody's really used in 10 years.
There, look at get the picture of whoever it is, Papa Thomas, maybe. Okay. This.
And that's Papa Thomas.
That's what we think.
That's what we think. Hello everyone. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. There's some weird shit going on here. I'm in California, and to be quite honest with you, I'm really out of sorts. I gotta do some stuff that I would normally do without any problem, but I have to do it with like different stores and different people and everything. It's so weird. I'll figure it out. Like I already did some figuring out today, but this is not an advertisement for Claw, because I'm not doing Claw advertising. I'm a Truly guy. Actually, whatever. Alright, but either way, so what I'm saying is, it's so weird working out here in California. I got 5 more days. And I can make it happen, I think. But like there's so many, like my stepbrother's gonna have to help. My step nephew is gonna have to help. I don't know what they can do. I don't know what I can do here in this situation. It's weird. It's different. You know? I mean, you get that, right? I could probably figure it out. Signing off. Got my rental truck. Now I can really get some work done. On my way back to the house, gonna load up some trash, take it to the print shop, throw it in their dumpster. Then I'm gonna go to Home Depot, get some things I need to start making that garage into a print shop. I just saw some scrap on the side of the road. Yep, we're still going to the scrap yard.
So Bill and Dick and Connie, I have to explain that photo. Jay put it on there and sent it to you because the night before I told a joke. It's the Oink Jones joke. It's an old joke that Tom Regan and I used to tell. What it is was these two fellas in a pickup truck were out on a back road and they saw a pig and they wanted to steal it and take it to town and sell it. So they stole the pig, they put it in the back of their pickup truck, and they were driving back to town. But they saw a cop car, two cops in it, the lights were twirling. So they quick got out, took the pig up to the front, stood it up between them in the front seat. So here comes the cops, and they stopped the pickup truck. And one of the cops got out and came up and, "What are you fellas doing? You on the right, what's your name?" He says, "George Jones." "You on the left, what's your name?" "I'm Jim Jones." "Okay, you in the middle, what's your name?" And the guy nudged the pig, and the pig said, "Oink." The cop said, "Oh, Oink Jones, okay. All right." So he goes back to the cop car, and his partner's there. His partner says, "Are they clean? Are they okay?" And he says, yeah, they're okay. They're just out for a stroll." He says, "But I gotta tell you that Oink Jones is the ugliest guy I've ever seen in my life." So, my great son Jay that just happened to find that picture someplace on the internet, and he had to include it in his next email. So that's the story on that. Happy Father's Day.
Out here in the garage with my pop. I've, as usual, almost forgot to do the before video of what we're doing in here. So I'm taking this ceiling and we're going to try to insulate it the best we can, the simplest we can, so that it'll be nice and cool in here for him to do his printing. So I forgot to start with the before video, but I've got one piece up. This foam is what I'm going to put up in there. And heat rises, so hopefully just the heat will go up and the cool will stay down. We got a little AC in here. And Dad, you want to tell them where you're going to put your press and where you're going to put the everything else?
Press is going to go right over there underneath the window. The extra light coming from the outside, and we have a nice LED light up above. Here we'll have a plate maker. Down in that corner we'll have two cutters. And somewhere we'll have a folder. Not sure yet where.
And the lighting is something I'm going to improve too. I got a bunch of LED lights. Actually, this camera makes it look not so bad, but that's the kind of light I'm putting in. Big bright LED. Just heard somebody come in. There's my sister coming to check it out.
Wow. It looks great.
All right, signing off. Hey Dad,
Yeah.
how do you spell yes?
Y-E-S.
How do you pronounce E-Y-E-S?
U-S.
U-S?
E-West. E-S.
How do you spell yes?
Y-E-S.
How do you say E-Y-E-S?
Yes. Yes.
Is that right? How do you spell yes?
Y-E-S.
And how do you say E-Y-E-S? Think about it.
E-S.
Okay, one more time. Yes.
You want me to think about it?
How do you spell yes?
Y-E-S.
So then how would you say E-Y-E-S?
Yes.
You gotta figure it out before I stop this video.
E-Y-E-S.
Spell yes again.
Y-E-S.
And how do you say E-Y-E-S? Don't you see what I'm trying to say?
Eyes.
You got it. Eyes.
Eyes. Okay.
That was
All
pretty
right.
good.
That was a trick question.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a good one.
All right. Bye. Okay. This is the trailer and truck that we've rented to get the equipment over to the new shop, garage shop. And they told us to clean out the trailer. We've only got a small mess. A lot of paper fell out of some of the old equipment. And
The old man's job.
that's the old man's job. So I'm going to show you guys later, but we're going to spend the afternoon organizing all this equipment in here. So that'll be coming soon. We forgot about one piece until we were over there moving it. This one right here. That's a paper hole driller. It drills holes in paper and it goes through a whole stack. They said that's important for this type of work that he's going to be doing. Alright, more to come later. So I'm taking a break from working out in the garage. The sun's not down past the mountain yet, so it's still really hot in that garage. And my dad is in here stripping negatives from the sheets that he used to burn plates, because there's silver in there. So,
Yeah,
sorry.
so I've got a sit-down job. I'm actually resting, but I'm keeping my hands busy. And I recycle film because it has silver in it. It has value. And this film will be processed by various means. And they will extract the silver and use it in whatever silver is needed for it. These files are old. This job would never be printed again because of the digital revolution. So I've got a lot of old film like this that have no other use than to be recycled.
We're going to do a bunch of that, and he's going to do a bunch more over the next month or whatever. And there's silver in there. Did you know that? Silver in your film negatives. I didn't know that until my dad came along in my life. Oh, hello there. How are you doing this evening? This is Jay Berry. I'm going to show you the last piece of the ceiling foam insulation that I'm doing for my father. It's so hot here, I gotta have a fan on me all the time. But I'm going to turn it off so you can hear me better. Got these screws and washers. I don't know if you can see in that shot, but I've been putting this foam insulation up all over the ceiling. Whoa! Well, I didn't secure that in yet. It's alright. That's enough video. Just goes to show you everything that's above your head hurts your shoulders. Just a tip, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I hope this type of video is not too weird, like I know sometimes it can be, but so I finally finished the entire ceiling of my dad's garage. It's probably about midnight or maybe 1 o'clock here in Palm Springs, California. I've got the LED lights like we talked about. I've got the insulation. I'm gonna put the scraps up in this area where there's like a little bit of area, whatever. My dad's not gonna be in this video because he's sleeping in his chair. But we really did a lot today, and I'm surprised and impressed. Impressed. Get it? That's a printing press. No, that's a stupid joke. Shut up. Alright, so just keeping you updated.
That's my phone at home.
Yeah. Wish they did something like this in Illinois.
Thank you, Jake.
Jake installed those? So that copper we found on the side of the road was 5.5 pounds.
Wow.
What are you paying for copper here?
Well, I was thinking, green copper's $1. Number 2 plastic, number 2 copper is $5. It's all up there.
That's funny. You know what it is in Illinois right now?
I have no idea.
Clean copper right now in Illinois is $2.50 a pound.
Not here in California.
I know. I'm just saying. It's funny how it's different.
It is.
That's it for us.
What is it in California?
She said $1.
Penny, dragging number.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take these back. Scrap.
Reuse.
Paper and stuff.
Yeah.
Get it rid of the trash.
Yeah.
Nice breeze this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot one.
I didn't know what to do with that because it was. Well, look at that. Our total was $33.55.
That's good, right?
And that copper we found on the side of the road
Yeah.
was $1 a pound here, so $5.50 we found on the side of the road.
Huh. Alright, there's grocery money.
Maybe, yeah, yep. I could buy some frozen dinners.
Yeah.
This is the scrapping adventure in California. Very different. From. Well, they didn't even pay us for the steel, but I took so much time loading up. But that's just the way they do it here. Thanks, buddy.
Alright.
This was our steel. Good old thick aged steel from old printing presses. Even if they did make printing presses these days, they wouldn't make it out of such thick steel. Okay.
Oh! Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Look at that. Something changes. Making changes. Put it here.
These are all books that my dad stored from his publishing company.
60 years. Sorry about that.
I'll go under there.
Where's that? Same thing? Making changes?
Teacher's Guide. Beautiful America. Yeah, she likes this.
Beautiful America.
So, Dad, I wanted you to tell me about my favorite plant in the desert.
Okay, that's a bougainvillea. I believe it came from Bougainville, which is actually an island in the South Pacific. I think it was.
Not native.
No, I don't think it's native. Yeah. But it does very well here in the desert. And sometimes it'll completely lose all of its leaves. And then a couple weeks later, it comes right back in full bloom.
A couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
So, I think
This was bare just a few weeks ago. I thought it was dead, but it came back.
I have noticed that it's always very bright. Like whenever, whenever I'm here, I've always seen them.
Yeah.
So what's the top season for them?
I think it's all season long. I think it's
Really?
Yeah.
But once in a while they lose all their leaves and they grow back?
It's an everbloom.
That's an everbloom.
Yeah.
Well, that's my favorite plant in the desert.
All right.
Hello everyone. I've been using this seam tape to put the seams together. But what really makes me curious about it is as soon as I started using it, I started smelling microwave popcorn. And that's not an unusual thing for my dad to make. But then you know how you do. You use your teeth to push the tape or cut the tape. And it tastes like microwave popcorn too. I might not ever eat microwave popcorn again. Thank you.
Graphic film. It's made in a dark room. We don't have a dark room here. We used to. This is a plate maker. You take the lithographic film, lay it on top of a plate, turn on a vacuum, bright light. So I'm going to cut this short, but wherever the light penetrates the film, it hardens the image below on the plate. Turn that off.
That puts off a lot of heat, that lamp. It's probably an impressive,
Yeah, I hope that's not going to be a problem.
yeah, right.
Think it will?
No.
Oh. All right, so then the plate has to be developed. Put some chemicals on there. And wherever the light has hit, the image is hardened on the plate. So we take the plate, we put it on the printing press. Take the cleaner sheet off.
That's what you use to clean off the ink from the last job, right?
That's right. So then you take the plate, put it on the press. Fasten it tight, like that, and we're ready to roll. So what are we going to print? We're going to print some envelopes?
Yeah.
All right, got some.
All right.
All right, let's just do a handful.
Okay.
These envelopes have already been printed, but
This is a simulation.
yeah, this is simulation. So the envelopes will go in the slot here, like that. And we'll crank it up. Oh, you know what?
We need to plug in the air compressor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Well, let's do it.
I forgot that.
Me too. So they all four need to be plugged in? Everything under here?
Let's see.
There's an orange cord.
No,
It doesn't need to be plugged.
it should.
Doesn't seem to be plugged. Is this it? I
No,
just plugged
that's
that
the wrong cord. I think it's the orange cord.
in. Is this the compressor?
No.
The orange cord is
Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Oh,
this one?
yeah, I think so.
We're gonna edit this out of the final, so don't worry about that.
Oh,
There we go.
all right.
Alright.
So that's the air compressor. That operates the vacuum, which lifts the sheet and throws it into position to do the printing. So we turn on the press. Up here we have water. The water goes in this little slot here.
Regular water.
Yeah. And over here we have ink. The image that's on that plate, we have ink. The image that's on that plate, wherever the image is, it will repel water and attract ink. And the rest of the plate is aluminum, so it will coat itself with water. And since the ink won't stick there, it won't print. It will only print where the image is, and that attracts the ink. So okay, that's good. There's a little lever down there that Every now and then you have to tweak it, and that will allow the paper to raise up.
Okay. So now it's working, we just had to tweak it a little bit.
Now it's working.
Just like a mechanic would have to do something like that to a car.
So I sit down here at the end in a chair, and I pull the envelopes off, one after another, drag them up nice and neat, and put them in a box. And last week I did 12,500 envelopes just like this. And it's fun. I listen to the radio.
Okay, let's take all the envelopes that we put through there.
Yep.
So now let's pretend that they're printed
Yep.
and they're not envelopes.
Okay.
Let's pretend like they're business cards,
All right.
and you have to cut them into business card shape.
Let's pretend.
Or should I go get some regular paper for that?
Well,
I know where
I've
some
got
is.
some.
Okay.
All right. I've got some right here.
How do I turn this air compressor off?
You have to pull the plug
Okay.
because that switch
Oh, okay.
is broken and I haven't fixed it, so I have to do it manually.
Well, we're gonna make
All right.
that easier for you then. Okay,
So, business cards are 3.5 inches by 2. So I crank this back to approximately 3.5. And I have to clamp it down tight. So it's clamped down tight. So we turn this on yet?
now there are all kinds of emergency switches on this thing. I remember that. When you need power, I thought I plugged it in. It's plugged in.
Yeah? Okay.
There you go.
Well, oh, I know. Yeah, this is unique. You have to raise that up, push it back down. I don't know why it's made that way, but now it should work. So I forgot about that.
Look at that.
Oops. Don't want to break that. That's important. So there's your 3.5. Now you got a 2. And I didn't measure this, so this is just for demonstration purposes. So now I cut your business cards to size. There you go.
Okay. Those will be business cards for somebody. I'll leave these blank.
100 blanks.
These will be available on justthetip.com.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, I would like this was one of my favorite things that I used to watch you work on was this cutter.
Yeah?
And there's a button over here
Yeah.
for your left hand, and there's
Yep.
a button over here for your right hand.
Right.
And they don't work unless you press them both for obvious reasons.
Yeah, you don't want to have a hand in here when the blade comes down.
Because
And,
there's no safety there except for
Yeah,
that.
so this is a fail-safe method. You have to have your hands in this position well away from the blade. The blade is very, very sharp.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well then, well, as long as we're doing it, let's explain what this is. Don't touch
Okay.
this foam. Oh, it's dry enough to peel off.
all right. Let's say we're printing calendars. We just produced this beautiful little calendar. It's a Civil War calendar. There's Stonewall and Robert E. Lee.
All right.
So take your pages and fold them in half, and then you find the center for 'em. And this book is a little bigger than it should be, but
There's a limit to what. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that
And
one's
so-
plugged in.
I don't know if it's plugged in either. I don't think it is. But it is.
Well, my dad just dropped me off at the airport. I'm at the Sonny Bono concourse. I didn't film the dad part. No way. So I'm headed back to Chicago. I'm going to San Francisco. And then I got a 4.5 hour flight from there. Apparently there's more people flying to Chicago from San Francisco than there is from Palm Springs in this heat. Alright. In juxtaposition to the Denver International Airport, where they had 98 gates in one terminal, this airport has one terminal and 10 gates. And of course it's here an hour and a half early. Now I'll just go have a fireball and
Gate number 8.
oh, 11 gates. So I'm sitting here at the airport, Palm Springs, and I'm just killing time, and I see this. Keep me or re-hide me and post a pic on FB. So I'm going to do that from exactly where I found it, and then I'm going to take it with me. And I might leave it in San Francisco. I may take it all the way to Chicago, but maybe since it says Go Hawks at the bottom, I'll leave it in San Francisco because we know we got Hawks fans in Chicago. I'm going to do that, and I'll take a video of where I do that. I like that kind of stuff. Man?
No, I haven't scanned anything yet.
Hi. I can tell you work here. Could you direct me? Could you direct me to the nearest yoga room?
Oh, there's one over there, sir.
Over
so
there?
You just keep going straight right by gate 60.
Okay, thank you. I need a massage. How you doing?
Hello, sir.
Do you have children's clothes?
Yeah, right there, sir.
Oh, okay. I thought you also have wine,
Wine.
and I could just buy that and bring it home
Yeah, you can bring
on the
it.
plane?
Yeah, you can take it in the airplane.
Okay, so
Not in security.
wine
Yeah.
and children's clothing and chocolate.
Yeah,
That's what you sell here.
yeah.
That's cool.